Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. The Vols will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiggins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are, and David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the short completion, it's now second down. They'll run play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy... human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45, on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, what a huge gain, and this offense is so frustrating to defend because you got that guy who's not a quarterback. He's a running back. Call him what he is, makes the big play, chews up a chunk of yardage before you ever know what hit you.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown ball!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. Successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
On second down, just keeps firing. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. Stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Got his man. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A strike downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. He wants to pass it on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Trying play action. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UCF is in serious trouble right now, and by in trouble, I mean this could get uglier than a bad prom date. They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates.
And he intercepts it. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. DB's right up on the receivers. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to it. Nifty little dance step. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left side. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
Number 15 on the field goal.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they try the... defense, and they rise to the challenge. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On On second down, he'll fire. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Now on first down after that completion. He's going to pass. And that ball is picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Fires left. Got him downfield.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 4. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Deep shot for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
He's right on target. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return, it's Wiggins. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Snap from the gun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Working that left side now. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Coming after him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
13.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to get to him.
I think because of this offense's inability to run the football, I think play action is going to be a little bit trickier and harder for them to now pull off because this defense is just not expecting run, or they're not afraid.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Tennessee, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped their...
He's got it inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Number 15 on the field goal.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone, and it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. floating away. He'll pull it down. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They're bringing it, and that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the connection. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Skips away from pressure. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and he just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Bickley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back to the air one more time. Wide open downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Clark. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point.